2, 3, 4. IE Sports Radio. Let's kick it. From the Premier League to the Serie A, we're tracking the beautiful game every day. La Liga, Bundesliga, crossing the map, but we bring it right back for the CONCACAF snap. Yeah, the NWSL is setting the pace, and the MLS is running the race. Shenanigans, we're taking the pitch from the local turf to the global switch. IE Sports Radio, the whistle blows loud. Jess and Big Mike, we're rocking the crowd.
Champions League on the Tuesday night lights.
World Cup summer's reaching incredible heights.
From J-League to Liga MX in the sun.
College pitches where the legends begun.
If the ball is rolling, we're breaking it down. The biggest soccer show in the whole
Shenanigans, we're taking the pitch from the local turf to the global switch. IE Sports Radio, the whistle blows loud. Jess and Big Mike, we're rocking the crowd. Jess and Big Mike. Shin pass. Shenanigans, we own the pitch.
All right, welcome to Shin Pads and Shenanigans right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'm Jess, this is Big Mike. How you guys doing today? How are you doing, Big Mike? It's been a little bit.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, welcome back.
Thanks.
I do want to ask before we get into everything here, how was your little getaway? It looked like you had at least had some good food.
Yes, it was good food. It was fun. Spent a lot of time on the beach. It was a lot of fun.
That just sounds terrible.
Doesn't it though?
Yeah, just wow, what a waste of time, right?
I know, right? All right, let's get right into it.
Good to see you back. Hope you all enjoyed it. Sounds like you did.
We did. Well, it probably wasn't nearly as much fun as your trip, but a lot of fun.
Well, all I know is it's been a few weeks since I've been back now, and I'm still sad. So.
Oh, yeah, I would be too.
I'll manage, but it's they're great. Obviously, get out for a little getaway wherever it is you're going is always great. But then then reality hits. You get back to it, so It's all part of it.
Yeah. And back to reality means back into what has been going on in the pretty much everywhere since we last were live. Starting things out, the LAFC owner will now become the MLS commissioner. He's going to start his transition, and he will officially take over January 1st. He's not going to maintain his stake in the LAFC, which for obvious reasons. Obviously. He's going to divest his ownership interest through an established transition process to eliminate any conflicts and ensure he leads MLS without partiality. So we'll see how this all goes.
How are you feeling about this, being an LAFC fan?
I mean, I never really heard anything from Larry Berg in the first place, so I'm like...
Fair enough.
I feel like owners, I just feel like it's not that big of a deal because I'm like, they don't really have much of a say in the day-to-day.
Correct. I'm curious how he's going to do.
Yeah. Got to be better than Infantino, though.
I mean, well, that bar's low. That bar's low.
Right?
Hopefully he does. I mean, look, we all want to see MLS take that next step.
Yeah.
So obviously, we'll see what happens here. But on the surface, okay, cool. Good for him, and obviously, sounds like he's doing everything the right way. So, which is obviously a good thing. So.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
that's kind of a big story.
yeah, a little bit.
Then we get a new commit. Now, if we could only just do this with FIFA.
Yep, but that will be a conversation for later in the show.
Yes. We'll
That is
definitely
a whole thing.
yes, absolutely.
All the drama going on in
Mhm.
Latino. But taking the confines of the MLS right now, as some of you may or may not know, unfortunately, Messi's father did pass away. I believe it was over the weekend,
Mhm.
this last weekend, I think.
Yep.
So he's back in Argentina with his family, and right now, Miami are going to be without Messi indefinitely. And Messi even made a post yesterday on Instagram stating that we may not see him pretty much anymore. Like, I don't know if he's even going to come back.
Yeah, interesting post that he put out
Yeah.
there. I mean, let's be real. Like, what does he have left to prove for one? So he could totally run off into the sunset, and I don't think anybody outside of maybe Miami would be a little bit bummed. The other side of me is like, yeah, could I still see him like? Because obviously he's mourning right now, obviously, and that's tough, in that situation. You feel for anybody and who's dealt with that. Is this still kind of a state of mourning where maybe in a few weeks all of a sudden he's like, I need to get back out there. We'll see. I mean, personally, I would hate to see it. I mean, selfishly as a fan, I would hate to see it now, but I would obviously understand it.
Yeah.
I like to see him finish the season personally after taking the time he needs. Obviously, that's most important. That's just from a selfish fan than me. At the end of the day, he can do whatever the heck he wants.
Yeah, and for those of you who aren't aware, his statement on his Instagram, part of what he said was, "I don't know what I'm going to do without you." And he said, "All I've ever done is play football, and now I have so many doubts over whether I'm going to keep doing it for much longer." So he's kind of headed somewhat at retirement.
Yeah, I mean, and we also we all know this day's coming, right? I mean, we talked about this when we were covering the World Cup. We know it's going to be his last one. He's 39, if I'm not mistaken. So this day's coming.
Yeah. We'll see how he feels in a few weeks. But I'm sure all fans are mourning with him from the passing of his father. So I'm sure he's in many thoughts and prayers.
Absolutely.
Moving on, I did see, initially I only had one thing for transfer for the MLS. Now I have two. They're both in LA. One's Galaxy, one's LAFC. Galaxy have signed a former Barcelona player, Sergi Roberto, on a 2-year contract. What are we thinking?
Is he going to have the physical durability?
Not sure. I think that's kind of what's the question.
Yeah. I mean, I think everything else he brings is good. Just my opinion.
Yeah.
That's my concern. To me, it's another. We feel like we bring this up in our transfer talk a lot. Like, all right, is this kind of a high risk, high reward, or high risk, low reward? Low risk, high reward, whatever it may be. I mean, I don't mind this. I like it. It's a 2-year deal. Obviously got a lot of experience and a lot of winning experience, which is never bad to have on your club.
Yeah.
but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I think there's a lot, even with if he is struggling on the physical durability side. I think there's a lot of other things, intangibles he could bring that could be good. So
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We'll see. I don't know. My only concern with signing really any big player, any player, but especially big player, mid-season, because right now they are mid-season.
correct.
So it's like he has to make an immediate impact. There's no time to gradually get used to the culture and the way things work in the dressing room and out on the pitch versus over in Spain.
Right.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good point because you're right. It's not like you're going into training and playing some friendlies and learning everything. You're kind of feet to the fire.
Mm-hmm.
So, but again, you can look at it a couple different ways, I guess, right? You're looking at, with all of his experience, you think, hey, if anybody can just kind of come in and make an impact right away, is someone with his resume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
we'll see.
Yep.
We'll see if he can pull them out of the mid-table.
Yep.
Don't know. And the signing I just heard from that just broke today from LAFC, they have signed a Bayern Munich player.
They're decent.
So, yeah, they're decent. By the name of Armindo, I think it's Saib. He's a forward. It's through the 28-29 season. He's known for his pace and technical skill. It's a reported fee of 500,000 euros, and supposedly he can go into being a center forward, a second striker, or a right winger. So it's considered a smart, high upside move for LAFC.
Well, what do you think? I mean, I'll defer to you on this one, at least to start, being the LAFC fan.
I think it's going to be a good signing. The kid's 23, so he's kind of getting in that prime age. And the fact that he's coming from Bayern, I feel like there's, when it comes to LAFC and Bayern, I think they're trying to make this kind of sister club type situation happening.
Sure. Makes sense. Yep.
So I think it's going to be really good. I don't think he would have gotten a lot of minutes over at Bayern, if I'm being
Probably
completely honest, because one, he's 23.
Mm-hmm.
And second of all, it's such high competitiveness over there. And I just kind of feel like he wouldn't get that much time. He'd spend a lot of time on the bench. So this is going to be really great for him, getting minutes and getting in that senior experience. And I think it's going to be overall good. I'm excited to see him on the pitch.
How long has he been under the Bayern umbrella? Cannot remember off the top of my head. He's only 23, so it's not like
it's not that long.
But even if it's been like just a year, for example,
Mm-hmm.
Under that tutelage and the technical skills that, in my opinion, that Bayern brings, and learning under that tree and then taking it to LAFC, I think it could be really positive for LAFC.
He played for both RB Leipzig and Bayern Munich, and between those two clubs, he played over 120 senior appearances.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes. And this is kind of a Tillman, because one of LAFC players, Timothy Tillman, this is how LAFC, they use this exact same Bayern partnership to sign Timothy Tillman.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, excited to see all of this, and I'm going to be so excited to see him on the pitch.
No, that's I think it's a good get for y'all.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. we were really hoping that they would sign Thomas Mueller last season, but oh well.
Yeah, can't get them all.
No, can't get them all. So, what's going on in the? We'll go over to the USL before we kind of dive into the NWSL. One thing I've seen recently is that the Tampa Bay Rowdies have extended their lead in the race for the USL Championship Players Shield.
Yeah, I can't say I'm stunned by this. I mean, if those of us who followed USL for a little bit, typically they're up there. They're always, if they're not like, they're not winning it per se, they're always competitive.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing blew my mind here. Good on them. At least they're doing better than my Indy 11, where they're trying to recruit anybody and everybody to come try out and see if they can play for them.
That brings us up to our topic. Did you sign up?
Oh yeah, I'm going keeper, baby. I'm going back to the roots. That's where I started. I'm like coming full circle. What could I mean? At least hey, it would be great marketing, right? Like here he is, Big Mike, soon to be 49 years old as the keeper for the Indy 11.
So, yes, the Indy 11 registration is officially live for their upcoming men's open tryouts. So, if you're looking to secure a roster spot with Indiana's professional soccer club, the team has introduced a new lower price of $200 to make the pathway more manageable for aspiring athletes. I think this is good. What are your thoughts? I mean, it's your territory.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, and the reason I will say this is because back in the day a little bit, right? I was right not that far back, but Indy 11 have not been here that long in the grand scheme of things. So when they were first starting up here, I can't remember what the fee was, but it was pretty asinine. And there was some good talent that was deterred by it. So that part of it I like, because $200 is obviously not bad.
No.
And honestly, to me, in this day and age, if you're a good athlete and you really have the confidence to do it, you could probably, start a GoFundMe and get $200. I mean, so to be fair, I do like it at the end of the day. I mean, I do like poking fun at my team a little bit, obviously, just for good fun. But no, I mean, hey, listen, you never know. You'll find doing things like this is sometimes the way you find that diamond in the rough. That unseen, player. Like, whoa, where's this guy been? Why has nobody picked up on this guy? Like, jackpot. Not saying that'll happen, but crazier things have happened.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was like, dude, that's pretty cool,
Yeah.
That you can, for as low as $200, which this includes field rental, a training top, and evaluator fees. And for those wanting to try out, all sessions are going to take place at the Indoor Grand Park Events Center, located at 19,000 Grand Park Boulevard in Westfield, Indiana.
It is a premier facility. It really, really is. So just for useless knowledge for everybody out there, it is one of the premier sports complexes in the Midwest. Any major, football tournament from clubs across the country or the Midwest or whatever, that's where they're all held. Indy 11 trains there. Indianapolis Colts, I'm talking, American football, train there. Their training camp is there, I should say. That will be no longer after this year. But they've been there for years, so it actually is a very, very well done facility. And in fact, my daughter played a lot of her club years there too. So it's a nice facility.
And if you guys are wanting to try out, be starting to get ready. I mean, I know it's mid-August right now, but tryouts are in January, January 7th and 8th. They're going to have 3 sessions, a morning session and an afternoon session on January 7th, a morning session on January 8th, along with a top 20 match where the top 20 players from the weekend will be selected to play in an exclusive showcase match that afternoon. So,
Yeah, pretty cool. Gives me plenty of time to get ready.
yeah, absolutely.
About 700 chiropractor visits. I'll be fine.
All right. Moving on over into the NWSL real quick. Unfortunately, Gotham FC and also the women's national team have had a really kind of a bad blow.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, because one of the players, Sonnet, had a season-ending injury. She will not be playing for the rest of the season, and even her World Cup is in doubt. She ruptured her patellar tendon in her left knee during the first half of the Gotham Thorns match on July 24th. Ouch.
Not ideal. But,
absolutely not.
To be glass half full here, I mean, these injuries, it just depends on the person and how they recover. There is a pretty big window there. So it is possible. She could be ready. Not saying it's going to happen.
Gonna be tight.
Be tight. But I'll speak for some other injuries I've seen around in my neck of the woods, and there were some that were even more serious, and guys and gals were coming back earlier than expected. So I don't want to completely go too sour on it just yet. It'll be tough. I'm not saying it'll be easy, but I'll still say it's possible. But still, it's bad nonetheless. I'm trying to rosy it up here a little bit, right? But
yeah, but it's still pretty.
It's a tough one. It really is. It's in the ugly part of our game, of any game, to be fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a major setback for Gotham because she was an anchor for their back line, and she has a pretty impressive resume for the women's national team.
Yes.
And with the World Cup, Women's World Cup being next summer, we're potentially looking at 6-12 months of rehab, so let me take.
Yeah.
Gonna be tight.
Good vibes though. Hopefully she can make it happen.
Hopefully. And speaking of good vibes, Tobin Heath has signed a 1-day contract with the Portland Thorns so she can retire as a Portland Thorn.
Great segue there. Well done.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to me, that's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she earned that and then some. So I always do love when clubs do that. So just tip of the cap. Good on the club, good on her. What a career.
Yeah, right. And didn't she spend was it 7 or 8 years of her career there?
Yeah, yep.
Because I've seen both.
I actually thought it was 7 full seasons, but still, I mean, a very good tenure nonetheless.
Yeah, absolutely. Was it a all-time assist record of 24 assists?
Yep. God, I love me some assists.
So crazy. Yeah. Right. But she's going to be honored in a pre-match ceremony on August 22nd in Portland. I believe the match is going to be Portland versus Denver Summit. My girls.
There you go.
Well, I'm also an Angel City fan, so.
Fair. Yeah.
So, but yeah, so we'll see. it kind of makes sense that she has to retire as a Thorn, but hopefully, I'm hoping Denver wins, but
Oh yeah, I mean it's kind of like
I'd also be, yeah. Oh, it's just good. I just think it's a good match.
to me, I'd be like, obviously you want to see your team win, but it's like, you know what, even on a day like that, you got some emotions, you got some, you getting amped, and you come out of there with a draw.
Mm.
That's the worst thing to ever happen.
No, absolutely not.
So,
So
no,
moving
should
on
be a good
down
match.
south. Gonna
Yes.
be down south to Liga MX. We, as a lot of us know, Ted Lasso started back up last week. I've only seen one episode, so don't spoil it, okay?
I won't because I have yet to start. I was on the road all last week.
Oh.
So and I'm like, well, wait a minute, we don't have a show. Last week there was no show, so it's like I'm fine. So I plan to probably get caught back up some point this weekend. But yeah, lips are sealed. We'll chat about it when you're ready to chat about it.
Well, how about we chat about it next week?
Perfect.
Because we've got a lot of stuff done. This is more of a. It's not really going to Ted Lasso, but it's just kind of funny thing that makes me think of Ted Lasso.
Sure.
A former Spurs star is working as a kit man, and this is where I kind of think it's a little more into being Ted Lasso-ish. He can't officially join the coaching staff right now because he's working on essentially working as an assistant coach. So they hired him as kit man.
He's Nate the Great.
Yeah, Nate the Great.
He's Nate the Great.
And we're talking about Eric Lamella, and he's going to be kit man at Monterey down in Liga MX.
That's a cool story.
Mm-hmm. It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Do that, completing his coaching, badges and whatnot. And yeah, nice.
Good. Moving on up north to Canada real quick in the NSL, the Northern Super League. Couple quick things here. Calgary Wild's coach, the head coach, is on a leave of absence due to personal matters. There's no set timetable for the return right now, and the assistant coach, Corey Babington, is going to be assuming the responsibilities for the time being.
How many is this now from the tactical side of things?
Fourth, I think, for
Yikes.
this
Yikes.
season. That is, yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That is not ideal.
No, it's not. And right now, Calgary Wild are at the bottom of the table. Sitting at the bottom of the table right now.
This doesn't help matters.
No, it's going to be really, really strong uphill battle, which they did really great last season, but all of these kind of tactical changes this season have just really been, they've not been doing great at all.
No, you and I have talked about this on the show so many times about, inconsistencies with tactical systems. It just makes everything even that much more difficult.
Yep. That it does. I mean, we'll see. Like I said, it's an uphill battle. I really don't see them. I see once the regular season's done, they're just going to be done. Because right now, they only have 5 points.
Right.
This season. 5.
Wow.
With a goal differential of -29.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, tough season.
But my girls, the Halifax Tides, are doing so much better this season. Last season, they were bottom of the barrel. And they're 4th.
All right.
And for those of you that don't know, they're only 6 teams, so they're kind of mid-table. but still, they're doing so
Progress.
much better this season. Progress.
Progress.
And for those of you who are like, who's hosting the final? Ottawa is going to be hosting the NSL final for the second season. The final is going to be on November the 14th, just to let you guys know.
I'm sure
And
we'll chat about it.
Yeah, I am sure. Absolutely. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break here. I've been watching Shin, Pads, and Shenanigans right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll see you guys after the break.
For the last 10 years, IE Sports Radio has been bringing you amazing content ranging from interviewing legendary athletes, coaches, and other authorized media personnel to building tailor-made shows dedicated to all major sports cities around the country. Make sure to follow us at IE Sports Radio on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube to keep up with the latest in sports and with all of our shows. Also, make sure to check out our daily updated website at iesportsradio.com. At iesportsradio.com, you can see our daily show schedule and check out all of our show pages with personal bios to learn a little bit more about each of our awesome hosts. In addition to our show pages, you can catch the iSports Radio blog, Hall of Fame, Fans of the Month page, and our merchandise shop, including t-shirts, tank tops, caps, long sleeves, hoodies, and more. For now over a decade here at IE Sports Radio, we've continued to be by the fans, for the fans, and we thank you all for your support and for making IE Sports Radio your direct feed for all that is sports.
Welcome back to Shin, Pads, and Shenanigans right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
And my apologies for the camera difficulties on my end.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah,
It
I
happens.
kept trying to clean the thing up, and it just got worse and worse, and so I just went back to a default camera here. So we're good.
Glad to see you got it all figured out.
I might have. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. We're going to actually be talking a little bit about the FA Cup really quick. Sir Newton United are back in the FA Cup after 148 years.
That's insane.
That is absolutely insane.
That's insane. Last appearance was in 1878.
That is absolutely insane.
I can't even my mind can't even get around that.
Right? I'm like, holy crap.
It's like, how many great grandparents would that have been in my world?
I don't even know. I mean, this is insane.
It hurts my head to do that math.
Yeah, right.
But great story though. I mean, so cool for the club and the fans, obviously, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It absolutely is. And even the actual FA Cup trophy visited the club's stadium to celebrate the milestone.
Yeah, I can already hear the trash talkers right now. Oh, it's been 148 years. Here's this that you'll never get to touch. And they run away. No, I'm kidding. But no, that is a nice touch. It's like 148 years. Bring this in. Here, welcome back. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Right. All right, going over into the Premier League, we're going to talk a little transfer news. So Newcastle signed Czech player goalkeeper Lukas Hornetic for supposedly paying a fee of £25 million clause.
Mm-hmm.
So, and better be watching out for Newcastle, man.
They've been making some moves. They
Mm-hmm.
really have, and good on them. I like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's my goalkeeper bias. I don't know. But I don't think so.
I mean, he is known as one of Europe's premier sweeper keepers.
Yeah. Newcastle's done some good things. I like the trajectories that they're on. Obviously, we got to see it be applied on the pitch, but the things they've been doing, I like.
Yeah, I do too. His contract's going to run until June 2031. He's coming from SC Braga, like we said, for £25.7 million. Excellent piece of business for them.
Yeah. I mean, good contract, but you get some years out of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's to be good. To your point, good business.
Yeah, I mean, the kid's only 24, and he's one of Europe's top goalkeepers.
Mm-hmm.
And only 5 goalkeepers in Europe, across Europe's top 10 leagues, have registered more keeper sweepings than him last season.
Well, I mean, it's a great stat. So no, I mean, back to what you said initially, look out for Newcastle.
Mm-hmm. And when you're looking at a good defense, a good offense is, what is it? The best offense is a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what the saying is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you can have a great defense, but at the end of the day, the last line of defense is the goalkeeper. So when that's on the line, gotta have a goalkeeper.
Well, go back in my days as a keeper, it was like you're the last line of defense, but you're the first line of offense, because once you get that ball, you are distributing the ball to start the attack. So, again, that's my bias. Whatever. But anyway, I digress. I think, again, not to keep repeating myself here, but this is good. I'm really intrigued to see how Newcastle does this season. I really am.
Yeah. And it starts back up very soon.
I know, right? I was just thinking about that actually on the break. I was getting, actually saw a commercial a couple days ago, for a Premier League commercial. Starting back August 21st. I'm like, wait, damn, we're here.
Holy crap. Next week. What the heck?
I'm going to double check that and make sure I wasn't out of my mind.
No, I'm double checking it. Friday, August 21st.
Yeah.
The opening match is going to be between Arsenal and Coventry City.
Yeah. 3 o'clock Eastern on Friday.
And Sunday, Man City plays AFC Bournemouth. Saturday, the 22nd, Hull City is going to be playing Man United. Ipswich plays Sunderland. Everton plays Crystal Palace. Nottingham Forest plays Leeds. Brentford plays Tottenham. And like I said, Sunday, Man City versus Bournemouth. Brighton versus Aston Villa. And Newcastle versus Liverpool. And Monday, the 24th, is going to be Fulham versus Chelsea. Just so you guys know. The first weekend fixtures.
So we're basically talking, a week from tomorrow. No, not basically. We're talking a week from tomorrow.
That's crazy, and I'm so excited.
I know. I mean, there's so many just questions. We were talking about this around World Cup time. It was like all the movements, all the moving parts and pieces that's gone on in this off season. It's like, how is this going to shape up?
I can't even remember what all moves we've seen over this summer, because there has just been so much going on this summer. transfers. You had the World Cup. Now we've got Leagues Cup, the MLS, and it's just insane.
You know, managerial / coaching changes. I mean,
that too.
Yeah. So it's gonna be really interesting this season. I'm excited. It was a week away.
Got my new jersey that I got from the 3252 headquarters when we were in LA. So be sporting that this season.
Very nice.
So, all right. So another thing that's going on in the Premier League, no half and halves in West Ham. We're not talking about Kramer here, guys.
Yeah.
So a lot of, and personally, I don't really care too much for them unless it's like a specific match. But them doing it multiple matches, I'm like, ugh, where you have the scarf that's like half one team, half another team.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
Yeah. West Ham are banning half and half scarves from the stadium. Anyone caught wearing one will be required to hand it over to security, and it won't be returned. This is partially to prevent away fans from infiltrating home supporter sections as kind of a security measure.
Sure.
And also crack down on bootleg vendors because, I mean, they have rights. There's a reason that we can't put certain things on this show as much as I would love to.
Right.
Copyrights.
Yeah.
It's legal issues with like copywriting and all that, everything related to that. So cracking down on that. And it's also to preserve traditional football culture, which a lot of regular match-going fans widely dislike the multi-team memorabilia, and I'm inclined to agree with them.
I am too. Now, to be fair, Ted Lasso has maybe disliked West Ham, but I agree here.
Yeah,
and that's a joke. By the way, I don't have no hatred to West Ham. It's all good. But
no hate for them.
But no, I mean, it's hard to disagree with this. It really, really is.
Yeah. I mean, I get occasional ones, and I'm just like, I saw one that was like the opening match for LAFC. It was like LAFC, and I think it was Inter Miami that they started the season with this year, and it's got the date on it. And I'm like, that doesn't really look interesting to me. I don't want it. As a regular fan, I don't want that kind of memorabilia. So I'm like, I can't disagree with this.
Nope, I can't either.
So shall we talk about the drama unfolding with Infantino?
But Argentina loves him. Sorry, I digress. What an absolute dumpster fire.
Yes. And it happened so fast because like it just he decides single-handedly that he's going to sell off the World Cup, like stakes in the World Cup and the private investors. And I'm like,
yeah, and
this is a bad idea.
Everybody, well, not everybody, but just about everybody came out against it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he received a lot of backlash for it.
So shout out UEFA.
Mm-hmm. As far as I know, they're still going to be boycotting FIFA competitions.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm blaming.
I mean, what do you think is going to happen?
I don't know.
Now he's, behind the scenes politicking, getting on the phones, and cutting deals we probably don't want to know about, but probably should know about. This just has grossness and corruption all over it.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned.
I'm so tired of his face on my feed.
I am too. I'm over him. I've felt that way for a while. I'm like, dude, go, bye bye. I know it's not exactly how that works, but I mean, for the betterment of the game, I just think he needs to be gone.
Yeah.
I don't. There's no. To me, there's no coming back from this.
No.
Been wrong before. I guess we'll see how you can come back from this and actually have a vote of confidence from anybody.
Yeah. Like, you can't do something like this. I mean, he proposed creating a new commercial subsidiary called FIFA Forward Enterprise, where the company would control the ticket sales, broadcasting, and commercial rights for future World Cups and Club World Cups, which there is a topic where they're essentially on paper, there is no 2029 Club World Cup.
Right.
Just in case we don't get into that. Throwing that out there. And he planned to sell 20 to 21% stake of this company to private equity investors for $20 billion. And I'm like, oh my gosh. it's the negative Super League all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean it's. Yeah, I mean I could go on a rant that it would get me kicked off YouTube, but would that be probably some colorful language, which we will refrain from. But no, this is just gross. And you talk about private equity, whatever. When you start actually reading through that and understanding it and seeing where it is, you know where all of this is going. I mean, it's all going to the elite, and politicians are involved, and doesn't matter where you affiliate. We're not talking politics here, but it's corruption. It's just you're ruining the world's game, the beautiful game, just by trying to line your pockets.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
Absolutely. And I mean, he did scrap the plan, but the damage to his reputation is irreversible.
Correct.
The UEFA, CONCACAF, and the AFC, which is the Asian football, they issued a scathing open letter accusing Infantino of a fundamental breach of trust through deception. They condemned him for bypassing proper procedures to push his own agenda. I'm completely in agreement with that because, I mean, you can't make one-sided decisions. There was even someone, I think, on his staff that said, yeah, we did anything about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just funny to me, too, how it's just like, oh, well, I can't do this now. Like, what? Like, as if, like, come on, dude, you knew. You knew. Yeah. And, yeah, I don't know. Just get them away. I know that's way easier said than done, but
yeah,
I think the election's like in March.
Yeah. His re-election is in March, and I mean, I honestly don't see him staying, and I would be furious if he did.
That would make you and millions
if he got reelected.
Yeah. There'll be a lot of people be very upset about that.
Yeah. And there are even powerhouse federations, including England, Ireland, Wales, Sweden, and Serbia, who have formally withdrawn their political support for Infantino at his presidential election. So, I mean, there's many that are actively discussing breakaway competitions or a vote of no confidence to force him out entirely. And they have every right to do that.
Oh, 100%.
Because you can't go about doing this.
No.
It is just, yeah.
It's pathetic.
Absolutely. And that kind of brings us into our next potential topic. Right now, on paper, the 2029 Club World Cup is technically non-existent.
Wowza.
So, yeah, there's no agreement on participating clubs, no host nation, no official review of the 2025 tournament, and there are $200 million subsidiary that have not yet been distributed. So technically, it doesn't exist on paper yet, and that's just kind of one of those. I mean, it probably will. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will be a thing, but I'm also like, yeah.
I tend to agree with you there. I think they
Yeah.
will probably find a way to work that out, but but you know, as I said before on the show or earlier on the show, I've been wrong before. But man, this is I don't know. This is also messy, and I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like everything with FIFA is just a complete and utter train wreck right now.
Yeah, it is an absolute train wreck, dumpster fire, whatever. All those just work perfectly.
Mhm.
It's like, get it together, guys.
Yep.
The betterment of everybody. Get it together.
Yep. And speaking of getting it together, looking at next year's Women's World Cup, Malawi have qualified for the Women's World Cup for the first time ever. How exciting is that?
And you see where they're ranked, and that's crazy. Like, I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a team that people are going to be following. Right?
Mhm.
When this starts,
Yep.
obviously we're going to follow. We're going to follow the U.S. We're going to do all this. We're going to, Malawi ranked 153rd or whatever it was. Like, okay, how can you not cheer? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's awesome.
Congrats to them, man. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, they were drawn into the group of death.
And that's what's even more ridiculous. How they pull that off?
I have no idea. Absolutely no idea.
I mean, they're going to be the Chad, just like obviously a few of the men's teams were this past World Cup, right? Like Congo and Cape Verde and those countries. And so right now, I mean, that's going to be a story for the, as the tournament starts. And I'm not saying they're going to do well. Who knows? I mean, who thought they'd get out of the group of death? So who knows?
Right. Who knows? There's one player that I don't really remember her name, so I'm going to look it up here. Yeah. But I think she plays for Gotham FC. And I see her, I hear her name all the time. So I'm like, I'm kind of not surprised that she helped them in that. So.
Wow.
But a 78th minute goal not only sent them to WAFCON semifinal, but also to the next year's World Cup, which is congrats to them. Again,
Absolutely.
Congrats to them.
That's awesome. That's
so
awesome.
Crazy. So crazy. So we got a few minutes left. We get a couple more topics in here. Shall we talk about Brazil's new unique punishment?
Yes.
What do we think about this?
I'm a little torn. I like the concept. I like the idea.
Mm-hmm.
I get where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, you spin it until the opponent he injured is fit to return to play.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my question would be is like, if it's intentional injury, if it's like a nasty, gross, unsportsmanlike, okay, fine. But I didn't see, and maybe I missed it. Correct me if I did. Like, injuries they can be gruesome and brutal, but they're not always like. Sometimes accidents happen. So I'm like, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know either.
Really, do that.
don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think I get where they're coming from, and I can kind of be like, hey, we're going to play this game. We're going to play the game the right way. You're going to be aggressive, but not too aggressive. You're going to be quick. You're going to do all these things, right? That's great. And we're not going to be dirty. We're not going to, as some would joke, we're not going to be Argentina in the World Cup. But I have some questions about it. I guess I think right now the jury's out for me on it.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, I mean, the core penalty is that the offending player is suspended until the injured party returns to official training. There is a hard cap of a max of 180 days. Now, what kind of started this was that reckless tackle by defender Victor Gabriel that fractured the tibia of Gabriel Peck, which, I don't even know, does he still play for Galaxy? Like, he used to.
Yeah.
But they ruled that the standard match wasn't good enough, and he's also been hit with a standard 6-match ban on top of the recovery timeline. Now, some supporters are arguing that it protects creative players and acts as a massive deterrent against reckless, career-threatening tackles. Critics are arguing that it introduces a dangerous element of luck. Like, 2 identical tackles could result in widely different punishments just because one player's bone fracture while another's didn't. So, I mean...
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I can see both sides of that. But yeah, so for me, it's jury's still out for me. I think it's coming from a position of good faith and playing the game right, but I just feel like there's so many gray areas here.
Yeah, it's polarizing, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to apply even if it was a complete accident, which, I mean, of course, Gabriel didn't mean to break Gabriel Peck's leg, and it was deemed disproportionate and reckless, his attempt to counterattack.
And that's where I kind of have the issue, is because okay, I mean, unfortunately, things like that happen. They just do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we see it everywhere. I mean, it's unfortunate. We hate it. Nobody wants to see anybody get hurt.
Yeah.
Now, have we seen malicious plays on the pitch before? Yes. We've seen guys go after guys, guys go after guys, whatever, maliciously. Mm-hmm. And then, yes, I'm cool with a punishment like that because it's like, hey, you can't be doing that. That's stupid. And it's dangerous.
Yep.
Sometimes a guy goes in for a tackle, and the worst thing happens, and it was all just clean. It's just the unluckiest thing happened. And I don't think a player should be punished for that because they were just playing the ball. They're just trying to do their job. So that's where, for me, it's tough. Like, I don't love that, but I do think at the end of the day, I think I get what they're trying to do. I do. And I can appreciate that. There's going to be gray areas, these exceptions, and I just not sold.
Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting one. I feel like they're gonna kind of start out with this, but I'm also like, yeah, I feel like this is gonna end up getting modified next year. It's going to.
Yeah, it has to. I think it has to.
Like, there's no way that they can continue doing it that way.
Agreed.
No way whatsoever. Well, going into our last topic, and I thought we'd end kind of on a fun topic, a funny topic that I've seen about smart urinals being put into practice at some training grounds.
I want one. No, I want to remodel my bathroom anyway. Maybe I could just make that happen. No.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can make that happen.
Anyway, proceed.
Yeah, it's supposed to monitor a footballer's hydration levels in real time. Now, Man United, Man City, Arsenal, and Barcelona all have them installed on their training grounds. So you're going to have to log in before you use the urinal, obviously.
How do you log in?
I don't know.
I'm guessing phone. I hope.
I don't know. But considering the fact that they're also trying to monitor, like Norway's team was trying to monitor their hydration levels throughout the World Cup, because I mean, it gets hotter here than it does over there. They say 30 degrees Celsius. 30 degrees Celsius is like 86 Fahrenheit.
Yep.
We've seen it hotter here.
No, for sure.
It was just something interesting that I kind of came across over this week. I was like, smart urinals.
I mean, the science has come so far. It's crazy. It's pretty mind blowing. You know.
Yeah.
I remember playing. It was like, I'm thirsty. You're like, no, you're not. Shut up to play. Right. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that we have this science that backs it, and it's like, okay, no, so and so is fine. This player, it's okay. You need to hydrate. You need some electrolytes, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So no, I mean the science is mind blowing. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But although smart urinals is actually catchy. Not all that.
Yeah, it's definitely a funny one. But I mean, like I said, this is to monitor their hydration levels in real time. Proper hydration directly influences a player's stamina, muscle function, and injury prevention. So I mean, you can go like 40 days without food. You can go 3 days without water.
Mm-hmm.
Water is essential.
Yep.
And I mean, people are getting things like, liquid IVs, because I mean, you can't hydrate with water because it's not as thoroughly hydrating.
Right.
So I mean, these players will be able to get instant bioanalysis along with their hydration form. And I did kind of look up how they log into these, and the most common and straightforward method is via a digital touchscreen interface. Okay.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. So.
I still want one.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be great to have something kind of like smart like that at home. I mean, like you said, technology has come so far.
Yeah, I mean, well, think about it too. If you're having a get together with friends at your house, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, you know what? You need some hydration. You're dehydrated.
Right.
You need to sit and stay, and the science here proves it.
Right. Right.
Anyway,
and you might take a little bit for you to actually get thirsty for when your body starts realizing it needs to get hydrated.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So it's kind of those vests that they wear for performance tracking that you see, because I've always wondered, why are these guys wearing sports bras? No, they're sensors to track their performance.
Correct.
I wouldn't even be surprised if they had like EKG leads in there too.
Oh,
especially with all of like the cardiac issues going on, and Angel City player last season collapsing because of a heart issue.
Yep.
So.
I mean, you
and I was
see all the
watching that
miles.
match live when it happened. Yeah.
See all the miles they all run during a normal match. I mean, makes total sense.
Yep. So, why not smart urinals?
Why not?
Why not? All right, guys. You've been watching Shin Pads and Shenanigans right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll see you guys next week.
See you next Thursday.
1, 2, 3, 4. IE Sports Radio. Let's kick it. From the Premier League to the Serie A, we're tracking the beautiful game every day. La Liga, Bundesliga, crossing crowd.
Champions League on the Tuesday night lights.
World Cup summers reaching incredible heights.
From J-League to Liga MX in the sun.
College pitches where the legends begun.
If the ball is rolling, we're breaking it down. The biggest soccer show in the whole
Shin pads and shenanigans, we're taking the pitch. From the local turf to the global switch. iSports Radio, the whistle blows loud. Jess and Big Mike.